So today is day one of the 75 hard challenge that I just embarked on. And I'll tell you what, the reason I really started this challenge in the first place was because I felt like I needed something, a challenge that's already set outside of myself that I set for myself. Why? Because it's really easy for me to set challenges for myself and not really test the feats. And so looking at what other people do challenge themselves. I looked towards the 75 hard challenge, and right now I document it on my Instagram, documenting the whole thing if you want to go follow me on there. But the reason that I wanted to mention you that I'm doing this challenge is because I genuinely want to change my character. Most people, when they say they want to change their lives, they want to change things, change. I want to do all these things, right? But what I had to realize is I need to do things differently. I can't just keep doing the same things because guess what? I'll get the same results. And so doing a 75 hard challenge on top of the things I was already doing, staying consistent, really gives me an opportunity to really test myself and to really see how committed I can be, to really see how disciplined I can be. Even when I don't feel like it, I have to show up. And when it comes to the 75 hard challenge, actually, I'll pull up the rules right here that you can read for yourself as I talk and stuff like that. If you miss even one thing, you have to restart the whole entire challenge. So, but let me get into why I even started this in the first place. So, in the month of September, a little bit of August and September, it's now October right now. It's October, let's see, October 14th. And so, the months of August and September, I was in like this phase of not knowing. I was really uncertain for the future. I really just hit a dead end with myself, my growth, and I feel like I didn't know what the next steps were for me. And during that time, I wasn't really posting that much. I stopped posting on YouTube. I was still developing myself. I wasn't lazy. I didn't completely shatter down myself, but I really took time to really think and to try to find an answer. And I was beginning to think, oh my gosh, I'm really just obsessing. I'm obsessing over finding the answer when I should just let the answer come to me. And I would pray to God. I'd literally be praying to God. I'd be like, God, all I pray for is guidance. All I pray for is just something to pop up to give me the next steps. But I was going about this approach all wrong. I was doing it all wrong because the only way to know the next steps is by putting one step in front of the other. It's by first taking that leap of faith and then it will appear. That's what it comes down to. It's when you jump off, when you take that leap of faith, it's faith for a reason. You don't just jump off, right? You jump off because you know that you'll be caught. You know that you'll be caught by something. And so instead of being stagnant, instead of not making progress on documenting and making content and myself with trying to build an aesthetic physique, trying to take my health, my habits, everything to the next level, instead of waiting, wishing, hoping, instead of just waiting around for something, you really just need to take the next steps forward. And I really had to learn that real quick. And when I was praying to God, I was like, oh, like give me a sign, guidance. But that's not how it works with God, because when you ask things, you have to walk as if you already have been given it, if that makes sense. When you ask, right, you shall receive, but those who don't have faith in the thing that they received, they simply won't have. And so what I really needed was to pray to God, be like, God, if I pray for guidance, right? After that prayer, I need to know for a fact in my mind, hey, I've received guidance. Now I can move forward. Even when I was uncertain, even when I did not know the next steps, even when I didn't know what to do, I still had to move forward because praying and then after the prayer, you know that you've received, it will be fruitful. That will manifest itself in your life. And so I said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna just just take another step forward. I'm gonna just start making content again. I'm gonna just start just figuring out things. And what I've stumbled upon is things have kept opening up for me, as in new ways to look at content, new ways to help other people, new ways in myself that I can use in my life, and new pathways that I could take towards becoming the best version of myself, becoming a better person, becoming this person who I want to become. Not chasing goals, chasing a character. Change your character, change your life. And so this 75 hard challenge I've stumbled upon because I was really struggling with commitment. Because all my habit trackers, you guys, you can see, right? Have habit trackers all the way from, I even show you up above. I've habit trackers for the past 13 to 14 months. And so even with habit trackers, I still get read. I'm not consistent every single day because what is consistency? Consistency for me is showing up and trying at least doing the bare minimum. But I still have red. So with the 75 hard challenge, I cannot get red. I cannot falter or I have to restart. And committing, saying to myself, you know what? If I just take the leap of faith with this and just commit to it, throw myself into it, even when I don't like, even when I feel uncomfortable, even when I feel nervous about it, I still have to just take that leap and just jump into it. So yesterday was Sunday, today's Monday. I posted on my story on Instagram yesterday. I was like, hey guys, I'm thinking about doing this. Let me know what you think. And I didn't even need to ask people to say yes or not. I was going to do it anyway. But I just wanted to hear people's opinions and stuff like that. And some people would message me, talk to me about okay what they think and stuff like that. And during that whole time, I was actually pretty nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, like okay, now I have to commit myself to new habits. Now I have to commit myself to these new things. I have to kind of change my character. And I felt nervous, but I felt excited because I felt like a new paradigm, a new pathway was opened up for me to get to the next level, to get to the next step of my life. And once I took that leap of faith, once I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go all in. I cut my habit tracker, the one right above the bookcase, right here. I cut that. I was like, you know what, this is a new commitment with myself that I'm gonna start this challenge and I'm gonna do it and try my best. Not try my best. I'm gonna do it. That's it. Flat out, just do it. Not try, not wish, not hope. I hope I do it. No, no, no. I'm gonna do it. I intend to do it. That's it. There's no wishing or hoping or trying. This half-ass shit. I say I intend and I will. But actions speak for themselves, right? I can sit here and talk about how I'm gonna do all these crazy things, right? Everyone loves to talk, right? Everyone loves to be like, I wanna do this, I wanna do that, I'm gonna, right? I used to be that person to say to myself, I wouldn't necessarily speak to other people, but to say to myself, oh my gosh, yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get up early and we're gonna do all these habits, we're gonna work hard, but it never would really work out. I would never achieve that because I just talked too much dopamine. I got dopamine drained from just yapping too much to myself, mentally masturbating over the fact that wow, my gosh, my life is going to change, right? But what is the real goal here? Because I'm not just simply just going on a self-improvement phase. Stop with the self-improvement shit. Stop with that whole, oh my gosh, I'm going to work on myself for a couple months and then I'll be good. I'm going to work on myself for this and then I'll be good. No, no, no. This is a lifelong journey. I'm not here to simply do some self-improvement. I'm here for a mission. I'm here for a purpose. The only reason I do every single habit and the reason that I'm trying to stay disciplined and the reason that I'm trying to get to the next level is for the purpose and the mission that I have for the future. That's it. To create a better life, to chase freedom, to do God's will on earth, to battle demons, to battle the spiritual warfare that we were all put in. That's it. I'm not here to go on like a little phase and just stop and then go back to my vices. That's not what this is about. This is about taking that leap of faith towards changing my character for the better of not just myself, but for the people around me, for the future, for people I love, for the people I want to help. That's exactly it. Don't go on self-improvement because you you feel like it. Go on self-improve, like improve yourself because you have a mission, because there's a purpose behind it. Because oh my gosh, like I really want to do this thing. I really want to get in this career, or I really want to help this group of people, or I really want to see what I'm capable of. Then build in the habits, then build all these things. Find the why, and then the rest will follow. That's what it comes down to. And so the past couple of days too, I've been trying to wake up at 5:55 a.m. I don't know why. I picked that time because 5:55. Just sticking to one time. If I could just stick to one time and just try to be consistent at that, then that is good. regardless if I stay up late, regardless if I miss a couple hours of sleep, 5 a.m. is the time that I'm gonna wake up and then do everything from there, morning routine, everything else. And so I really want to come on here and tell you that when you want to change, when you want to change your life, you have to change your actions. You look at your life, be hyper analytical, look at the actions you're taking, look at the vices that's sapping your energy. Because the past couple of weeks too, I've been okay, maybe binging YouTube a little bit more, or maybe I've been kind of distracting myself. I've been scrolling a little bit, or I really haven't been taking things seriously. I snap back and wake up. I wake up from the trance I was in and think, what am I doing? I'm only just being stagnant. I'm only just getting by. You can no longer just get by in this world anymore. You need to always try to take things to the next level. That's what the human life experience is about. It's not about being cozy under the bed, being distracted by vices, getting lost in things that take away your time and attention, that causes a detriment in your life. That's not what the human experience is about. It's not about YOLO. It's not about, oh my gosh, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm coping. I'm like doing all these things, experiencing by drinking, by trying different things that make me high, whatever, right? I've did all these things. I've tried it, and there's a reason I don't do it anymore. I wanted something bigger than that. I didn't want shallow results anymore from shallow actions. And so taking yourself off the deep end towards trying to create something, create a better future, requires deeper actions, requires a deeper meaning, requires you to show up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. And you know what I mean? I'm still on my journey myself, and I really hope that you're doing well on your journey with all this. But do not be afraid to change things up, do things differently, to really find a new pathway towards growth, towards potential. Because you have a lot of potential. You have a lot to give to the world. And during these times of the situation that you're in, during those times of, oh my gosh, like being guilty because you're distracted, during those times of feeling like no one understands you, I understand. But through you need to go through those in order to build awareness towards the fact that, okay, I've been through these things. What can I do now? How can I move forward and just grow from this? It's all about growing. It's all about potential. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, that's what I'm going to make my life about. And then I just really hope that humans flourish, and that's what it comes down to. But if you really want to follow me on the 75 Hard Challenge, 75 hard, 75 days, 75 levels to beat, I'm going to gamify it and really try to show you guys that you can be consistent. You can change your character within 2 to 3 months. And that's what I want to get on here and show you. But yeah, I really hope that you're doing good. I'll be doing more vlogs like this or more talks like this as time goes on. So with that, continue your journey and keep moving forward.